Welcome back to the show. Here again we are looking at Hcmc. So far today we have seen a pretty negative day. The share price is down by 15%, you can see. This is because yesterday we closed on a point of 0.0010, and obviously from there we have dropped back to the 000 range and we are sat at 0009. Ultimately we are looking at why this may be happening, and also we are going to look at those earnings for Hcmc that we have seen yesterday, because the figures were actually really impressive. Again, if you do want to hear about that, make sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe. Obviously this is not financial advice, it's just my personal opinion and nothing more. Take this as just entertainment and nothing else. But yes, we are going to jump in. Remember to follow me on Twitter though at N2SFinance, as I will post all the updates as and when needed regarding everything over there if it is too short to put into a YouTube video. So what we will start off with over here is the earnings for the company, and then we'll look at why the share price may be going down. Let's have a quick look over here on their website, and it speaks about Healthier Choices Management Corp reporting a second quarter 2021 financial results. So here we can see that they have delivered strong results with an adjusted EBITDA of an improvement of 20% year over year. It achieved sales growth and a gain of 6% gain in gross profits, which is good for the same period last year. So clearly growth has happened in this period. If we scroll down a bit further, we can see the detailed highlights which we should be pointing out. Gross profits from operations increased by approximately $90,000 for the 3-month period ended June the 30th of 2021, amounting to $1.5 million compared to $1.4 million in the same period last year, which does equate to a 7% increase, which really isn't too bad for a company like Hcmc. So yes, $90,000 or 7% doesn't sound too big, but let's focus on it. It is a good thing. It hasn't gone down. I think this does show strong growth and a strong build back from the pandemic. Now, for the 6-month period ended June the 30th of 2021, gross profit actually amounted to $3 million versus $3.1 million in the same period of last year. And this was a decrease, unfortunately, of about $127,000. But obviously right now what we are looking for is going to be the end of year figures if we are looking at a whole period. So of course we do have the 6-month figures here. We really want the 12-month figures so that we can judge the whole of 2021, because clearly the past 3 months was not too bad. Last quarter was okay. Clearly the quarter before that was a bit lower than anticipated, so hopefully this can pick up and we can see more growth into next quarter and the quarter after that, giving us a very positive 2021. It's entirely possible in my opinion. Net loss from operations in the 3 months ended June the 30th of 2021 was approximately $685,000 compared to $795,000, which was an improvement of approximately $110,000 or 14% for the same period last year. And again, there are many reasons for this. We won't go into that too much. You could assume that perhaps a pandemic may have held back revenue last year, but that's something that we are seeing when it comes to an improvement in losses, which is really good. For the 6-month period, which ended in June the 30th, we can see a net loss from the continuing operations amounted to $1.2 million versus $1.5 million in the previous period, which is actually pretty good, and it was an improvement of approximately $242,000 or 17% from the same period last year, which is actually really good. So the adjusted EBITDA for the 3-month period, which ended in June the 30th, is actually an improvement of approximately $136,000 or about 20% compared to the same period of last year. An adjusted EBITDA for the 6-month period was actually an improvement of approximately $177,000 or 16% versus the same period last year. So the chairman, which is Jeffrey Holman, basically said down here, "We are both pleased and proud of our performance in the second quarter." And obviously they delivered high profits, and it is noteworthy. Just to sum things up very quickly, really good figures that we are seeing right now, obviously an improvement, and it is something which we really wanted to see because it is really a bullish sign for Hcmc. Everybody always focuses on this company and the lawsuit. I think this shows that actually there is a fundamental company behind this which has a strong case and potentially is one of the best stocks on the OTC market on a fundamental level. So the lawsuit is big news, of course, but I think what we are seeing now with the company actually making very decent figures of revenue, I think it does show that there is some strength to this business on a deeper level. I think this just reinstate my thoughts when looking at that. But one thing that we are not seeing is a reflection in the share price when it comes to these positive earnings figures, as the share price is down by about 10 to 15% today. Why may this be? Well, there are a few reasons in play, as you guys will know. Some people think it's manipulation, some people think it is shorts. I think one really good explanation for this is looking at the wider markets and what is going on with the wider markets. I think this is something which we have spoken about on the Discord quite a lot. I know Dan always does post some very good news articles on there on his tab, so make sure to join us on Discord for that and other things. But basically, one thing that we have found out is that obviously COVID at the minute is unfortunately kind of going back up, especially in the United States, and overall the markets are a bit uncertain at the moment anyway. So generally speaking, yes, COVID could be putting some fear into the markets and specifically into Hcmc, so it could be an external factor for Hcmc which is forcing the price down, but ultimately, once more, I do not think it is anything to be worried about. Obviously, Hcmc is a risky penny stock anyway, I say that all the time, but if you believe in this company, if you think it's going to do well, nothing has really changed from this drop of 0.0002 in my opinion. Obviously, the share price has gone down a little bit. I think some people were probably taking profits from those lower levels as well. So you can see, overall, I do not think it matters that the share price is dropping a little bit. I think it is absolutely possible that we could find the support now in this 0.0009 range. I would be happy to see that. If not, I would be looking for one at the 8 range, which is of course 1 point lower, so that wouldn't be too concerning either. But yeah, I don't think that the drop is too significant either way. Yes, we are seeing good news, and that is what we should remember. So why is the share price going down? It's nothing fundamental from the company, from what I can tell. Perhaps it's people selling with profits that they made from buying in at 0.0004, 5 and 6, or perhaps it's people selling because 1, they are bored, or perhaps 2, they are scared of the news regarding COVID. Tell me your thoughts and opinions down below, I do want to hear them. Thank you for watching through till the end, but let me tell you about our Discord. So on your screen you will be seeing the N2S Finance Discord. Obviously it is split into multiple sections. Basically at the top we have updates from me and all that kind of good stuff. If you scroll down a bit further we have the main sections where we focus on cryptos, SPACs and other hot stocks including penny stocks, even stable growth stocks as well, and we even have a special AMC GME chat. If you scroll down you can see some research and DD from the community. We also have funny memes and you can see actual contributions from members down here, and again if you do join us it is completely free, link is down below, but if you do want to become a Patreon you will actually get a pink sticker which will be displayed on your name, so your name will come up in pink as mine comes up in red down here, and that will show that you are a Patreon. But other than that guys, you can join completely for free down below. You do not have to pay anything if you do not want to. Thank you for watching, see you soon.